Welcome to the Jake Feinberg Show, joined here by one of my favorite musicians here in Tucson, really funky bass player and a very brilliant cat, Joshua Saylor. Welcome to the Jake Feinberg Show.
Thank you, sir, for having me. Thank you so much for having me.
You know, do you, on a kind of like a macro level, do you feel that music saved your life?
Absolutely, 100%, man.
Explain.
Well, I started out doing music very, very young, around 3 years old. My dad is a very, very famous musician hailing from New Orleans, Louisiana. Barry Saylor, I love you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But, very famous musician in Louisiana. So I grew up watching him, watching Ivan Neville, Nick Daniels, all the cats. Tyrone Norwood, Norman Caesar. All those cats. A lot of the same people you know.
Those. So yeah, you actually grew up in New Orleans?
Yeah, man. Born and raised, man. Born and raised.
Now, talk a little bit about that. I mean, I'm going there next week, which is really crazy. I mean, are there similarities to Tucson?
You know what? Not so much.
Yeah, right.
Because New Orleans is kind of.
But I feel like
thing,
you're bringing that gumbo vibe.
You know what, man? Trying to, man. I got to take it everywhere I go, man.
But going back to the saving your life, like, do you feel like it kept you out of trouble, or do you feel like more to the point, like it was the only thing you really knew how to do?
You know what? A little bit of both, really. I feel like I was really blessed with the talent to be able to do it, and I picked it up really easy. On top of it, keeping me out of trouble. New Orleans it's the best place to grow up, but then it isn't, So, I'm very thankful for it. My dad was like, no, man, we're going to stick to this. I see something in you, which is awesome for me,
You feel that you are already an elder statesman here? I mean, we're not old.
No.
But I feel like you have taken on a mentoring responsibility with some of even the younger cats.
Trying to, man, because I was once the young guy.
Sure. Right. What is that?
I still am, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not by any means up there yet. I'm trying to get there, so.
Where do you feel like you need to grow the most on the bandstand?
Well, right now, I love taking on leadership roles in terms of like music directing and things of that nature. I love for things to be tight and to have a spirit of excellence to them. So I'm really more in that vein now, aside from the production and also playing, but mostly just like the musical directing side is where I'm at now.
You mean like as a big band leader, as an arranger, or just somebody where when you sense an ebb, you feel like you need to step up and sort of take charge and sort of bring the song home?
A little bit of all three, but a little bit more of the first two.
Interesting.
Usually you have a good enough caliber of musicians to where you guys can all work together and
sure, you hope that.
Yeah, and 90% of the time that's what it is, you know what I mean? So that makes it easier for everybody, not just, me on the bandstand. Because when you're in a musical directing role, you have to know the stuff better than the actual artist, or you have to know others' parts better than your own part in a lot of cases. So it just lends itself to being available, being present, being a good listener, always being willing to learn. That's another huge thing as well. So
do you play the bass fiddle at all?
No, I do not.
I feel like it would be so sick to see you break that out like Bob Cranshaw. George Porter tried, but his armature never, the structure, the way to hold it, never worked out for him.
Yeah, man, and shout out to George Porter Jr. He just did that Jazz Fest a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to catch up with him I just want to go to his house and hang with him again.
Oh man,
I called Leo Nocentelli today too because I want to see him.
I actually saw him when I went to NAMM. Actually,
really? Is he living in LA or is he in New Orleans?
He's in New Orleans still.
He
made the trip down. Yeah. But he's in good spirits, man. Love him, New Orleans legend. Shout out to everyone, the whole Meters crew, Dumps the Funk, everybody.
Well, I mean, it's so beautiful that you took that. Like, by the way, the Maple Leaf Bar, one of my favorite places.
That's right. Tipitina's. Shout out to John Cleary, man, my boy Nigel Hall. Love you, bro.
Yo, Josh Saylor, man, what do you love about these cats? I mean, to me, like, I've been in therapy. I was in therapy for like 30 years of my life, psychotherapy. But I talk myself through it, and now rhythm is the thing that heals me. And I just wonder how important it is that you are connected with people that you love on the bandstand, like Jamar, Troy, and just wanted you to talk about that love and that connection.
You know what, man? The interesting thing is
You don't love
these guys.
I'm kidding.
No, the interesting thing is these guys are the ones I gravitated to when I first moved here. I've been here for about maybe 10 years now. And so we've kind of developed a good working relationship, a good friendship over the years. And that makes everything on the bandstand a lot tighter as well. You know, we do more than just play music. A lot of times we hang out and just, you know,
great.
go fellowship. You know what I mean? Because that's a big importance of how you gel as a team and your chemistry as well. So, you know, everybody's got a good sense of humor. Everybody's, you know, skin is pretty thick. So, you know, we can kind of rib each other a little bit and get, you know, and still get work done. You know, I love that, and not be sensitive about it. You know, so that's the best part. You know what I mean?
You know what it is? It's taking what you do seriously, but not taking yourself that seriously.
Exactly.
Because that's when the consciousness can go through the roof.
That's, you know what, and that's a big thing. A lot of people take themselves a little too seriously.
ego,
I mean,
yeah.
it's cool, but at the same time, you know, you got to realize it's all about the fun.
And it's all about the music. Nothing's about the music.
That too. That's the biggest part, right?
Joshua Saylor, man, let's have a ball tonight, brother.
Jake Feinberg, I love you, brother.
Yeah, man, I love you too, man.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you later.
All right.
Jake Feinberg.
Out of here.